Dr. Samichandra Das is integrated counseling, hypnotherapy, and radionics with homeopathy. He has been in practice for more than 40 years with remarkable success. His system has been named by his followers as Dr. Das's protocol. Dr. Das's long clinical experience proves the efficacy of this approach. He has helped hundreds of students to increase their focus upon academic achievement and personal development, resulting in better education, development of personality, and successful career. The system enhances attention, concentration, memory, alertness, and self-confidence. The system has direct impact upon exam result. Stress, anxiety, lack of confidence, nervousness, stammering, etc. affect the personality very badly. Dr. Das's protocol helps one to overcome these problems and make his personality more effective and attractive. The vicious cycle of attracting failure can be broken and the potentiality for success can be increased. In order to live a better life, we have to give attention to our relationships with the people in our life. Disharmony destroys mental peace and happiness. Dr. Das's protocol has a decisive role in modifying and improving our relationship. With the right use of this system, negative interactions can be minimized and positive interactions can be maximized. Sex has an important role in married life. Erectile dysfunction and frigidity disturb matrimonial harmony. Dr. Das's protocol has proved its effectiveness in 80% cases and solved these problems. Diseases like migraine, bronchial asthma, irritable bowel syndrome, colitis, writer's cramp, etc. are rooted in our body as well as our mind. These are called psychosomatic or somatoform disorders. Very often medical treatment fail to cure them. Dr. Das's protocol has proved its efficacy in relieving and curing these problems. In spite of huge progress in the field of oncology, cancer is a dreaded disease. Dr. Das's protocol can play a complementary role in minimizing death and suffering. Psychiatry has proved its efficacy in controlling violence, hallucinations, delusions, etc. In spite of this, there is a huge gap between what we need and what we get from psychiatry. Moreover, side effects of psychiatric medicines are also a matter of grave concern. Dr. Das's protocol is filling up the gap with zero side effects. Problems like depression, loneliness, diabetes, obesity, arthritis, spondylitis, etc. make life of senior citizens miserable. Dr. Das's protocol helps in minimizing their suffering and making the last chapter of their life more enjoyable and meaningful. Nowadays, beauty care is a huge industry. In our desperate search for beauty, we expose ourselves to harmful chemicals and procedures. Dr. Das's protocol solves many of our beauty problems in a non-chemical and harmless manner. Children are the future of the nation and future of the world. Every mother has a genuine concern for her child. In spite of this, they are subjected to harmful medications. Dr. Das's protocol plays a non-chemical role in ensuring better mental and physical health of our future citizens. Now I request Dr. Samichandra Das to narrate a few cases from his experience.
Dr. Bimal Goswami, MTech PhD. He was teaching electronics in Germany. The lacrimal sac of his right eye was blocked because of some growth. There was infection, redness, pain, and pus formation, etc. He was getting best allopathic treatment in Germany, England, and then in India. In spite of best treatment, there was no permanent result. There was temporary relief, but the problem was coming back again and again, and the suffering was continuing. He consulted me for help. I treated him with the help of radionic remote healing, which is also called radionic broadcast treatment. Within a month he got some benefit. Within 4 months there was 90% improvement, and within 7 months he was cured. I followed the case for 2 years, and within these 2 years there was no relapse. Dr. Goswami was very happy and thankful to me, and I was also very happy to see the power of radionic remote healing. Mr. Spark, an Irish gentleman of 35 years. He was suffering from chronic irritation in the stomach and mental depression because of divorce and separation with his wife and only child. His father died of stomach cancer, so Mr. Spark was very apprehensive. He approached me for treatment. Endoscopy shows a lump in the duodenum. I advised him to practice relaxation and creative visualization. Along with this, I applied radionic remote healing. Within a few weeks, he reported a lot of improvement. It took 11 months to cure him completely. I followed the case for 5 years, and there was no relapse. Mr. Drew was a middle-aged businessman. He was living in Hawaii. He was a Krishna devotee. He visited India and consulted me for the problem of appendicitis. He consulted a surgeon. The surgeon advised him for surgery. He wanted to try radionic remote healing. I applied radionic remote healing for about a month, and there was remarkable improvement. In fact, his problem was completely cured. After a few months, he visited India again, and he informed me that his wife was pregnant. She was in a Hawaii hospital because of acute enteritis and requested me to do something. She was not responding to the treatment given in the hospital. So she was flown to mainland and she was treated in a bigger hospital. Even then she was not improving. So I applied radionic remote healing, and within a short time she was completely cured, and at the right time she delivered a girl. That girl has been named as Krishnapriya. Mrs. Dio expressed her gratitude to me. I am also very happy to see the benefits of radionic remote healing. The name of the boy was Abhijit. He was 15 years old. He was reading in class 10. He had no interest in studies. From class 5 to class 10, he never secured more than 40% marks in any subject. His mother was very much anxious about his future. So she was trying to keep him under constant pressure. This continuous pressure from mother created hostility in the boy. His hostility was so severe that once he tried to attack her with a knife. Hearing her scream, neighbors came forward for her protection, and the mother became so much shocked and bitter that she did not want to stay with his son. She wanted her husband to send him to a hostel. Under this context, I was invited for the therapy. I have given treatment to Abhijit and his mother separately. Treatment was continued for about 10 months. In the course of treatment, her mother's shock was gradually cured, and Abhijit's hostility was also gone, and he was developing interest in his studies. He passed school final, higher secondary with very good result, and he passed B.Tech, M.Tech, MBA. Now he is teaching in an engineering college. He has very good understanding with his parents. He has been married. He is the proud father of a girl. He is living with his parents along with his wife and child. The whole family is very happy, and I am also very happy to see the benefits of radionic remote healing combined with hypno-counseling. The patient was a dog. His name was Harry. He was 11 years old. He was suffering from stomach pain and severe stomach pain, anorexia, vomiting, weakness. His owner, Mrs. Lipika Shaw, consulted me. Before coming to me, she consulted a veterinary surgeon, and he advised deworming. But deworming did not help. The veterinary surgeon was consulted again. He informed that the dog was old, he had poor response to treatment, and he may die. The owner of the dog was very sad. She requested me to do something. I treated the dog only with radionic remote healing for 2 weeks, and the dog has been cured. His stomach pain, his restlessness, his weakness, everything was gone. He is now running, playing, and guarding the house. The owner and her family is very happy and thankful to me. The patient was a doctor, MBBS doctor. He was attached to a hospital as a medical officer. He was suffering from migraine. He tried allopathy Homeopathy, Ayurveda. He consulted me for acupressure. I advised him to try radionic remote healing instead of acupressure. He agreed to my proposal. He responded to radionic remote healing very quickly, and there was no migraine after the commencement of treatment. Even after cure, he continued his therapy because it was helping him to improve his self-confidence, minimize anxiety, and improve his memory. He was appearing for MD admission test. This therapy was giving him very good support. Meanwhile, his wife also consulted me. She was suffering from lumbar pain, chronic lumbar pain. It took 3 months for me to cure her lumbar pain with the help of radionic remote healing. The Mollik family is very happy. I am also very happy to help them. The patient was a doctor. He was retired from Tea Garden Hospital. He was diabetic. His blood sugar was not controlled. He was reluctant to take insulin. So, control of blood sugar was becoming difficult. He was suffering from infection in the teeth. Because of the infection, there was fever also. The dentist was not in a position to help him. And because of the infection, pain, fever was not subsiding in spite of allopathic medicines. So I was requested to do something. I have given him homeopathic medicine along with radionic remote healing. The patient responded very nicely to my therapy. His sugar was controlled. His infection was also controlled. And the patient consulted the dentist. The dentist did his work and prescribed medicine accordingly. As the patient was taking medicine prescribed by the dentist, I stopped remote healing. After a week, the patient informed me that his wound was not healing, in spite of taking medicine prescribed by the dentist, and requested me to start remote healing again. So after a week of giving remote healing, his wounds were healed and he was better in all respect. The doctor was convinced that remote healing really works.
Friends, I invite you to overcome negative and pessimistic thinking and to understand Dr. Das's protocol and give it a trial honestly and sincerely. Let us make this world a more good place to live in.